Coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They returned home after playing in London last week, but it was a good trip as they came home a winner.
And that's a long flight when you lose, but not half as bad when you come home with a victory and full of bangers and mash.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
Now his third team in the last 3 years. You remember Denver, Pittsburgh, and now here in New York. He showed flashes of the vintage rush throughout the year in 2024 with the Steelers. Now he's looking to sustain those flashes for his new team in the Big Apple.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A huge play there right off the bat. And even 60 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game. But not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. From the shotgun, Wilson. Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. That touchdown certainly a welcome sight. Remember, they were shut out last week. They talked to us about getting early momentum. Well, here you go in the opening quarter.
Got to rebuild confidence, because when you get shut out, I don't care how strong you are mentally, you've got to take a step back and say, okay, what just happened here? Because nothing that we were doing worked well enough to get into the end zone, and that's a nice confidence-building drive, one that puts it in the end zone to give them an opportunity.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch, because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Now it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. From the gun on third down, Wilson. It is caught. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants
straight ahead. Here's Tracy. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They go play action with Wilson. Out To the flat. That's complete to his running back. Second and goal from the one.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Now it's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Gano for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That time a 9-play drive. Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Over the middle, he finds Vele. Second down and 8.
Devon Vele. A gain of a yard. Brings up
the play fake. Here's Nix. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
14 yards. That's another Denver Broncos.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Here's Nix. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And the Broncos are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Tackle made by Bobby Okereke. No gain on the play.
Dobbins will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10.
Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down. You've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver's offense now set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
New York set to take the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Nick Bonito. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing now is Wilson. And it'll be incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Dobbins with it. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, Parker. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix to the air. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Nix looking to throw again. Well, the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play.
Brings up second down.
Now 2nd and 4. Throwing Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's first down. To throw, here's Nix. We'll get that complete to Vele.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal.
And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Denver, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk